I saw an announcement in the paper today about the memorial service, and they said if you had any pictures that you could bring them in.
That's a great photo. Look how loved they are.
I remember when I took it, but I wasn't sure if Carly would want anything coming from me.
You never do know, do you? Exactly when it's gonna hit. That stab in the heart when you suddenly realize he's not coming back.
Oh my God, Jack, what are you...
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I was looking for you.
Oh my God. You slept outside all night? Jack, you had a fever yesterday. Are you going for pneumonia?
No, I was looking for a phone booth, and then when I stopped looking, I didn't know where else to go.
What were you looking for?
A name? Something, anything that might give me a clue about who I am and how the hell I got here. And then when I found the phone book, I went through it and I couldn't even find you.
Listen, there's something that you need to understand, Jack.
I've been here before.
What?
No, I went to the park and I hung out on one of the benches and somebody found me here.
When was this?
It was you. You came to me like you're doing right now. Why won't you be honest with me, Julia? Why won't you admit you're my wife?
I brought these. I don't know what we were laughing about there, but we laughed until we cried.
He loved your kid.
Yeah, he sure did. Carly asked me to say something at the service. But I don't know.
No, you should. He was your best friend. He would know better than you.
I don't know what to say. I can't even explain this to my kids.
Thank you for coming so early. Quickly, too.
It's okay. What's going on?
I have some information I want to share with you.
Why me?
Because it's sensitive and I don't trust it with anyone else. Not my mother. Certainly not Lily.
If you're trying to convince me to go after Craig again, it's done. It's done. It's finished business, you know?
Right before Wade Larson kidnapped Lucy, I gave Craig $2 million.
You what?
That's right. I would hate to think that I helped finance my own daughter's kidnapping.
Oh! You must be on the same wavelength. I was just about to call you.
I'm actually looking for Dusty.
Huh? Oh, well. A little early for night crawlers. Anything I can do?
No. There's just something I need to tell him.
Oh, well, that sounds important.
It is. Well, you might as well know, too. It's about school. I decided not to go to Williams.
Oh, no.
There is no point in arguing. I've made up my mind. I'm staying in Oakdale.
Over my dead body.
I'm afraid the news isn't good. One of the texts ID'd a fragment of a child's baby seat and part of a baby's shoe.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm so sorry.
It's not true. Jen, it can't be true.
Hi, sweetie.
How you feeling?
Where's Cabot? Where's my baby?
I tried really hard.
What are you saying? What are you talking about? You said that you were going to get him. You promised.
Everything happened so quickly, and suddenly there was this explosion, this huge explosion.
Oh my God, is he hurt? Is he here?
No, Rosanna, he's not not here.
Where is he? Who's taking care of him?
Hal is at the cabin, Rosanna, and Jennifer and Jordan are there.
Oh my God.
Listen, Rosanna, the explosion, it was enormous. It was. You were knocked unconscious, and you weren't even inside.
I gotta go.
No,
I've gotta go. I've gotta make sure he's okay.
I can't let you go.
I've gotta go.
I won't let you go.
I've gotta go.
We'll take her. She has to go, no matter what she finds. It's a miracle that your fever didn't come back, but you're pale, and I'm sure you're dehydrated. You shouldn't have left the hospital.
I didn't. You're the one who ran out on me. Why'd you leave?
Because I didn't think that you were getting the help that you needed. You know, to be honest with you, we don't have the kind of people on staff to deal with a case like yours, and we're not
When
equipped.
am I a case to you? You know I'm more than that. What? Look, whatever happened, we can work through it. If you would just stop playing games with me.
I'm not.
What then? Why don't you wear your wedding ring?
Oh.
Did I say something to hurt you? Did I upset you? Are we divorced?
You know what? I can't answer your questions.
Why not, Julia? You obviously know more than you're telling me. Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Can you do me a favor? Do you think? Could you just stop asking me questions for a minute? And if you do, I'll take you back to my place. I'll make you something to eat. We'll go from there. Okay?
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Okay.
Molly, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be doing this.
You just lost your best friend.
I just can't. I can't.
We could go get a cup of coffee.
No, I think I'm gonna head over to my mother's place. Can you believe as broken up as she is about this whole thing? Is she cut and arrange flowers for the altar?
I can pick them up.
No, that's okay, thanks. I just need to keep moving, you know? Because if I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything.
Molly.
I thought Holden might be here.
He was.
Do you know where he went?
He went over to Emma's.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna head over there.
Yeah, he was picking up the flowers, but if you need me to help with anything, I can.
No, it's Sierra. Things are really a mess right now, and I need to talk to Holden.
Lily, look, I understand about your sister, and I'm sorry. I know you're worried,
Molly,
but
I really can't talk right now. I really have to go.
No, and I get that, but I'm not trying to intrude, but do you even know that your husband's heart is breaking right now?
Sweetness, I know that you need time to recuperate. But I just don't agree with where you propose to do it.
Why not?
Because I know the reason you are bailing on Williams is not because you are not crazy about it.
No?
The only reason you're thinking about staying in Oakdale is Dusty Dunn.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that Lucy's not gonna like hearing again that her own father had her kidnapped.
But if Craig set her up, and tracing the money that I gave him could prove that, could you really live with yourself knowing that you didn't do anything to expose it? I don't think I can.
Sierra, I put Lucy through a lot. I can't put her through anymore.
Listen, this is breaking my heart more than I could possibly tell you. But I believe that you care about her. So you must agree with me that for her own good, we have to find out the truth.
Let's just say that we have solid proof that Craig did it, and we show Lucy. You realize we both stand a chance in losing her.
I've been spreading myself a little thin lately, Molly, but, I don't know you, anything. Excuse me.
Look, Lily, I know about Lucy being missing, and I understand...
No, not just missing. She almost died, and I almost died trying to save her.
Okay, this isn't a competition about whose heart is breaking more, and I understand that you have your share of sorrow, just like everybody else, but running around and trying to find Holden so you can demand even more of him when he was already spread so thin...
Holden knows that I have empathy for him, and I support him. It's unspoken. We know how to get through bad times. That's why our marriage works, Molly.
Yeah, like it's working now.
You got some nerve, I'll tell you. You have some nerve standing there preaching to me about how I'm not a good wife. What kind of friend are you?
Excuse me?
You are somebody that my husband took into our home, protected you, watched over you. And how do you repay him? By telling his wife that I'm not giving him enough attention? I don't want your opinion. I don't need your opinion. I don't even need you in my life. And neither does Holden.
My decision not to go to Williams has nothing to do with Dusty.
Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. My reasons are my business anyway, and if I'm old enough to survive this god-awful summer, then I'm old enough to decide when and where I go to college.
Here, come here, sweetie. Come here. Buy a sody pop. Huh? Sit down. Come on. Come on. We gotta be able to talk without jumping down each other's throats, I wanted to tell you there's a memorial service for Jack Snyder this afternoon.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I was hoping you might come with me.
Of course. Well, why do I get the feeling you're trying to make a connection between that and me not going to Williams?
Because you're brilliant.
Daddy.
Well, you're my daughter. Come on. You gotta remember that fate can be fickle. I bet Jack woke up on that day that he died thinking that he had all the time in the world to fix all the things he'd done wrong.
I know you're upset about Jack.
Yeah.
Collie's your friend. It's random and it's horrible and it makes us both think of Bryant and what happened, but you You cannot use that to scare me into going to Massachusetts if I don't want to go.
You told your mother?
No, not yet.
She's going to Montega today.
I know. I'm driving her to the airport. But she's got enough going on, what with Alan and everything.
Oh, you're not going to use your mother's grief as an excuse to get out of this, young lady. Come on. Let's go tell her. Let us enlighten her, shall we?
Come on. Why me? Why don't you hire a private investigator or something?
Because to you, it's personal. Nobody's gonna care like you do. And you protected Lucy when it would have been easier to save yourself. You put her own well-being above your own, and that is what I'm counting on.
Okay. All right, I know a good place to start.
Where?
When I caught up with Wade in Reno, he had a fat suitcase full of cash, at least $1 million. $2 million, at least.
Well, where is that money?
I had it. I had it. And Lucy came in, I had to run after her.
And the suitcase?
I left it. I left the money in the hotel room, everything.
You left $2 million behind to save Lucy?
Well, I was cut up pretty bad, you know. I was in no shape to be carrying a big stash around.
Well, listen, you find that money and you connect it to Craig, you can have it.
I don't want it. That money's cursed. It's cursed.
We have to know if Craig did this.
We know.
Sierra, Lucy wanted to see you.
Dusty. What are you doing here? He was looking for you. I went to Metro looking for you.
Well, we've all found one another.
Oh, what's going on? I was doing some thinking last night, and I've decided that going to Williams would be a mistake. I'm going to call admissions, and
I don't believe this.
You see, Lucy, it's not just your unreasonable old man.
Dusty, tell them what you think.
I'm with your folks on this one. If you don't go to school, I think you're out of your mind.
If you don't mind denim and plaid, I think I have some clothes down in the basement that might fit you. You could take a shower. I'll lay them out on the bed for you.
I don't remember any of this.
There's no reason why you should.
No, I pictured walking in here and bam, everything would come flooding back.
Jack, I'm sorry. Maybe that's not the way it's going to be for you. Maybe it'll be more like little flashes that you'll be able
to... stop dancing around this and just give me some straight answers for once, please.
Okay.
Do we live together?
No.
Who are you?
You know who I am, Jack. I'm Julia Larrabee. I'm a nurse at St. Genevieve's Hospital.
No, have you and I ever been married at all?
Dr. Greenwood keeps telling me that I should encourage these connections that you're feeling.
Answer me!
No, Jack, we're not married, and no, we never have been.
You seem so familiar to me.
I don't know why that is, but this is the whole truth. I'd never seen you before you came into the hospital.
No one can hurt Kevin anymore, honey. No one.
Where's Kevin?
I'm sorry, Rosanna. The forensics team thinks that the explosion killed Cabot instantly.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Stop. Just stop. Stop.
You're stuck with me until you get your memory back.
Why? Why would you do that? You already said you don't know me.
Well, maybe I'd like to.
Rosanna, Nikki found this in the mailbox to this place. It's addressed to you. It's from James.
Is someone trying to kill me?
I wish I could say no.
Hello? Anybody there? Why are these people doing this to me?
I have to do something about this now.
Edmund's protection is dangerous.
You've had enough of you and Jeffrey O'Neill.
What have I done to make you so suspicious?
You mean besides the fact that you and O'Neill have become completely inseparable? Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
I can't believe you're siding with them on this.
This is, it's between you and your folks.
Well, there you see, even the unimpeachable Dusty Donovan thinks you're doing the wrong thing.
Can I have a minute alone with Lucy, please?
Sure. Sure. I'll see you later, sweetness.
Dusty didn't say what he really felt because he didn't want to fight with you two.
You know, I don't really want to talk about Dusty. This is about you and your choices. And I think you are making a very big decision at a difficult time.
But that doesn't mean it's not the right decision.
Perhaps. And listen, I don't dress you anymore. And I don't tie your shoes anymore. But I do love you. So, I'd like to make a request.
Okay.
I want you to call Williams. And I want you to tell them that you are going through a difficult family time. And that you're not sure, but you might want to delay enrolling a little bit.
Well, what would be the point of that?
It would leave the door open.
I'm not going to change my mind. Besides, classes start in a few days.
So much can change in just a few days. I have found that out the hard way.
Okay. All right. I won't make anything definite. I'm gonna be okay, Mom.
Believe me, I am counting on that.
I can't believe this. Everything in my gut was telling me that... You really never knew me?
No.
But your name and your smile and the way you took care of me. How come it felt like I'd seen that before?
Honestly, Jack, I don't know.
Maybe it was me. Maybe I just wanted to be sure of something. I guess anything.
Dr. Greenwood, felt that if I let you keep on believing, if I didn't try to tell you that you were wrong about me, maybe your memory would
so
go back
much
together on its
for the
own.
doctor's theory.
I'm sorry, Jack. I hated leading you on like that.
What now? What do I do? Where do I go?
Just, how about if we take it slow? How about this? What if you take a shower, change your clothes, I'll make you something to eat, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Down the hall, second door on your left.
Hey, thanks.
Carly, go home. Let somebody else take care of Rosanna.
No. She's my sister. I'm not going to abandon her now.
Carly, you've got Jack's memorial this afternoon. Give yourself a break.
It was my nephew. I can't help Jack, but I can be here for my sister.
saw the mailbox for this place down the road. The red flag was up, so I looked inside. CSI checked for latents.
Suggest to Rosanna.
None.
Hey, go get Sinclair. Yes, sir. Go get Rosanna.
Okay.
This note is from James, right?
Yeah, I read it. You wouldn't believe what it says.
What is it?
Rosanna, Nikki found this in the mailbox to this place. It's addressed to you. It's from James.
You still here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You said you were gonna say some things at the service, so I just thought I would jot down some stuff.
Can I see?
Sure.
Some things I know about Jack Snyder. It was impossible to pick up a check when Jack Snyder was in the room. You could be down to his last $10 and he'd still tell you that your money was no good. You're right, that was Jack. Jack hated imported beer and foreign cars. And he loved the Cubs, even though they broke his heart last year in the playoffs. Jack loved to laugh. He loved Chris Rock and the Honeymooners. He sang Ragtime Cowboy Joe to put his kids to sleep. He thought Carly Tenney and her son and their daughter were the best things that ever happened to him. This is great.
So was Jack.
Why did you do this?
You've been helping me out so much lately that I wanted to return the favor before I leave.
Leave? What are you talking about?
I realized something today. I don't belong here anymore, and I haven't in a long time. So I'm going.
I really don't have time. You wouldn't take my phone call, so I had to... You cannot leave like this. We can't even seem to talk to each other
I'm
anymore.
not avoiding you. I just needed some time to think.
How do you process this? Being alone? To bury your husband? I want to go with you. Can I at least take you to the airport?
Lucy's taking me.
Well, I need to do something because I feel totally helpless.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. The arrangements have been made.
Please, Sierra. I've already lost one sister last year. Please.
I promise you. You are not losing a sister. But I just don't know how to be around you right now.
You cannot let what happened with Alan divide us.
Why not? He was my husband. I mean, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have married him so impetuously, and I should have given all of you a chance to get to know him, and then you would know that he couldn't have possibly done this. And you would have been his champion and not his
Someone
accuser.
is responsible for what happened to Lucy. It was either Alan or Craig. And I know Craig. He would never, ever do something like that. I know it.
I am not going to stop until I find out everything. And maybe, after I uncover all that, we can be close again. Can you accept that?
I don't have a choice. Do I? But I know you. I know you will think this through, and you will come to peace with this.
That's what I intend to do.
Look, you have to believe that I love you.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, I need a flight to Reno. Of course, Nevada. I'll call back. What do you want?
I want to thank you for helping out with Lucy again.
Lucy should definitely go to school. It's the best thing for her.
Yes. Yes, and I was surprised to find you with Sierra.
Oh, yeah? Just looking for Lucy.
Well, it seemed like you were having a nice little chinwag.
I was expressing my condolences for her loss.
Yes.
Her husband was murdered, remember that?
Lucy's been through a lot.
You're telling me she's been through a lot?
Her life is complicated. She doesn't need you adding to that.
I'm just making sure she has the life she's supposed to have.
Good. Then we're on the same page.
My lovely Rosanna, I hope you haven't suffered any ill effects from last night's display of pyrotechnics. But I'm sure any injuries you sustained will be offset by my son Paul's display of devotion. I can't imagine he's told you, so allow me to let you in on a little secret. I gave Paul a choice of whom to save, Cabot or you, because unfortunately there wasn't time enough to save you both. By now it's obvious he chose you. Ain't love grand? P.S. Too bad about Cabot. Such a cute kid.
What did it say?
He gave you a choice?
No. Please. Please don't do
Near
this.
Cabot? You could have saved Cabot.
No, there wasn't time.
I told you. I told you to save him first.
And I was on my way back inside.
I told you that's what I wanted.
There was no way I was going to let you die, Rosanna.
I'm dead.
No.
I have nothing.
No, that's not true.
Why did you let me die? Why did you let me die?
Arriving in Reno when? Thank you.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah. Chicago.
You weren't gonna tell me?
Sweetheart, I've been chasing you around all summer. My business is in the toilet. I gotta see my accountant.
How long?
A couple days, max.
Do you really think that I should go away to school?
I think you should listen to your mother.
I did. I told her I wouldn't make a decision for a few days.
Your mother's the only one looking after you 100% of the time, after your interests. Remember that. Okay?
Are you talking about a vacation?
No. No, I'm talking about leaving town for good.
You can't. You can't just take off.
Why not? Jake left me well taken care of, and, I've made some pretty good investments on my own. Everyone I ever loved here is either dead or gone or hate my guts. So, I have a job to quit and a hefty share in my club to sell, and I will be out of here.
That's not true, you know.
What isn't?
That you don't have any reason to stay in town. You do have a reason. You have a really good one.
Yeah, well, name it.
Me. You have me.
Well, you clean up pretty well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you like tomato soup?
Don't have a clue.
Well, go ahead. Sit.
Well, I guess you can call this progress.
What's that?
Well, I know my name's Jack, I wear a wedding ring, and I like tomato soup.
Hey. You know, you're not alone.
What do you mean?
I ran out on you yesterday, but now you know why. I'm not gonna leave again. You're stuck with me until you get your memory back.
Why? Why would you do that? You already said you don't know me.
Well, maybe I'd like to.
Come on, you gotta get out of here. Let me take you home, okay?
I'll take you somewhere else. I'll take you wherever you
Okay, we'll go to my place, okay?
There wasn't enough time. I didn't know what to do. I mean, how do you do that? How do you make someone decide who lives and dies?
I'm sorry. I have to go see Rosanna.
I'll drive you.
Should have thrown myself on the boat.
You did everything you could. I know that.
Don't blame yourself. Most people would call what you did pretty damn heroic. James Stenbeck is a monster, and given you a choice like that, you did the best you could.
I'm gonna hunt him down, Hal, and I'm gonna kill him.
You can't fight a man who would use a baby
After what he
like
did
that.
to Rosanna.
You saved Rosanna's life. She can't thank you yet, Paul, but she will. You did your level best.
Well, it wasn't good enough.
What you just said
I
about
meant it.
James.
I'm gonna do it now. Don't bother warning me not to.
Why should I? Wouldn't do a damn bit of good, would it?
Damn straight.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Was there a problem? Yeah, a big one. This can't be the lab results for my baby. Somebody made a mistake.
Mrs. Spencer's wife?
No, can't.
What's it about?
Molly?
Who is this? But you can't blame Paul for the fact that he's gone and you're still here. You must blame who is responsible, James Stenbeck.